Welcome to Permadeath Extraordinaire. Sorry about that semi-long intro there. I figured grab a couple of things, make sure I'm set, and other than maybe having to deal with a call that may come in here in a little while, I should be good to go. This is a extra surprise episode, as in surprise, I was incompetent and unable to wrap up the series on Thursday, so here we are tonight, doing it. We're going to try and wrap it up. This might be a semi-long episode, because I know what I got to do. Okay, so I did a little bit of working off camera. I don't actually think I did that much, to tell you the truth. I did nothing. Well, yeah, I did. Okay, sweet. Okay, so we're in the process of building the base. Right now I've got it fortified against just standard attack because we need to do some mining. We have to upgrade our capability. I need more turrets, basically is what it really just boils down to. I need more DPS. Can't outwit this one. I just gotta get the DPS, literally. So I'm gonna start with a couple of these, and we can't really rig up a power system right now. It would take a while to reshape the terrain and get power going to this location. I'm gonna do a limited power supply because we do need to do one thing here in a little while, and that is we're gonna make a composite door and a switch. So that way we only need to open the roof at the very last moment when the rocket's ready to take off. So let's hope that works. As it is now, we need, maybe I don't, well, yeah, I gotta go mining for aluminum, because we're gonna need more laser turrets. This is a big healer. I like it. Let's see. I think I can get everything. Yeah, it sure can. I built two of them. Bam. Oh, they need power. Oh, crap. I should have read that. Let's see. Thinking, can we rig a power system fast? A shark storm. Nice. I wish they had batteries in this game. That's one thing they just don't have. I can't store charge. Oh, excuse me. I can't store charge from the daytime into a battery. I have to use hydroelectric to generate power. Day's about half done. We'll be testing these new defenses, but okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put this up. Damn the bad luck. Put this one here, and then I should, yeah, we'll put another laser here. Oh, I'm so not happy about that. Okay, so we Alright, we're gonna make a power system. We have no choice. It won't take very long. And we do have to do a little bit of mining. That, again, shouldn't take too long because mining where the aluminum isn't going to be a big problem. This reservoir could spell our doom, unfortunately. We're going to need to background a lot of this, at least this much of it. It's a bit of a problem. The fact that we can't get all of it. This is the most slipshod, half-ass construction I've done in a while. Oh, it's so resource intensive. The cost in concrete back walls is a lot. Like I said, this will probably just end up being the doom of us. might run a pretty long wire here. Let's see, we need to start wrapping this up for the night. We don't want the base open. Uh-oh. Nor do we want it flooded. I'm going to start having problems. Let's get this drain a little faster. Okay, so I'm going to need some iron, some aluminum. Mostly that's it. I have to get rid of this water, unfortunately. It'll interfere. The flyers won't think they can get in. And they'll start eating at the base, and we don't want them doing that. And we just have to see if our defenses are strong enough to hold out. Added the other laser turret. Hopefully that'll help a bit. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. I don't know if that's a good idea. Might break the rocket and dump all the parts down below. That'd be really, really terrible. So let's not do that. Okay, now of course I'm going to be helping the turrets, but I want to try not to. They need to be able to stand on their own, but I definitely, as I said at the beginning of this little surprise episode, that I have to most definitely up the DPS. You know what else I could do? Let's strengthen this a little bit, just to keep beasts from trying to dig in. Hope that helps. Doesn't look like it helped. All right. I think once I get those better healing turrets in place, and if I can get a power supply to them, a relatively reliable one, which I don't think that reservoir that I just made is going to do us any favors, to be 100% honest. The generator puts a lot of water out fast, so I don't know. We can expand the reservoir a bit, but I don't know if that's going to help. Wow, that's a lot of beasts coming in right now. I do love the flamethrower. I would make some flamethrower turrets, but going and getting the materials for them entails going down into the volcano, and I mean, a couple of flamethrower turrets would definitely do the trick, but with luck we'll be able to wrap this up. I should have known there was going to be a final wave and done a little bit more farming, a little bit more mining. We're mostly okay. We just need to go get some aluminum, some iron, a couple of basics, and we should be good to go. And if we can get a power supply going, that's just beautiful. Those death turrets do a pretty good job, and the enemy doesn't at all respond to them. So yeah, I do like those. Those are fun. Okay. Let's try and finish the reservoir, if at all possible. And rather than wait for the beasts all day, I'm just going to not bother with them. Alright. We can, like I said, we can increase the reservoir. Ta-da! Then we would put our supply in down here. Our generator actually would be right about... I don't want it to be even close to us. Well, the walls are pretty thick. Yeah, let's do it here. nothing to spawn in there, obviously. We're gonna... Let's turn that off for now and go up here. While I sort out me inventory. I got a generator with me. We got some wires there. Perfect. Alright. Base flooded again. I'm gonna have to work on that. There we go. Let's make sure it's generating. Tis a tis. Get this excess water out of here. Discourage beasts from digging. Here, in case they do, let's move one of these healer turrets down my way. I'm always trading something out of my inventory, I swear it. Alright, couple of background plates. One there, one there. I said one there. One there? Okay, I'm just blind. And we'll double up the heavy armor on this angle, just to discourage diggers. Alright. I am semi-satisfied with that for the moment. Let's go check out what we need, what we actually really need. Oh, helps bring the wires over from the generator. As I said, this thing's going to consume a lot of power. Oops. That was brilliant. Okay, let's see now. Put that there and that there, and that would be great. And then we would put just something here like that. I'd really like this turret to be a little bit more useful. So what if we put him here and moved this one and this one here and here? Does that do anything for us? I think yes, it does. Not a whole hell of a lot, but they'll help to heal those turrets when the time comes to do that. So I'm just trying to set this up to where it's actually defensible. And then we go do our mining real fast, which won't take very long. And because we've got all the structure down there to mine quickly. Alright, and then our power supply. I need to come up with a way to turn that on and off at will. Alright, I need to leave it running for the moment, and let's see how much water it actually is going to consume over time. Oh, we did not mean to do that. Probably not the worst idea, but you know. Stupid man I am. There's still a lingering bug down there. There we go. Okay. Yeah, see how fast that level's dropping already? Wow. Hopefully there will be an afternoon rainstorm. There usually is. And let's see, speaking of afternoon, we could probably get... Oof. We have no more teleport stations other than this one. This is like the crappiest one. All the rest of them must have gotten burned away. Okay, well, it's too late in the day to mess around at this point down here. just have to see if our defenses are up to the task. I'm liking those death turrets, and I think they're kind of cheap, actually. Where are those? Tier 3? Tier 4. They're there. Aluminum. Yeah, we could afford to make a few more of those. That's down in the Sunless Sea. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Alright, so in the morning we're going to take the shaft down and see how bad it gets. I think the volcano erupting did a lot of damage. Okay, while we're waiting, I'm going to refresh the page. Twitch is freezing up on me again today. Doing weird stuff. And I'm expecting it to be a slow night. It's a weekend night. I expect most people are out and about. We just had a reasonably good snowstorm, so it's all snowy around here. Very pretty. But definitely not out weather, so to speak. You know what? This turret, healing turret, could probably be better used here. Yeah, I'm going to move a couple of these up. That's not where I wanted him. That's where I want you. And you two. Yes, because I want this one just specifically to make sure that nothing happens to these turrets. Okay, like I said, we're just trying to make this so it can defend itself. We are somewhat at disadvantage against the current waves of enemies. We're starting to get shy on resources, like for really real. Somewhat worrisome. Oh, cool. We had a lot of scrap iron. That's a bad sign. That means a lot of crap got blown up. Alright, I'm gonna see how the turrets do on their own. I'll stand here ready. Probably with the healer, because we're going to need healing more than DPS. And when the time comes, I'm going to drop over to my flamethrower. So we'll need healing for a few seconds. Once we notice that we're getting overwhelmed, I'll just extra heal through one wave, switch over to the flamethrower, and we should be able to fend off the enemy. Speaking of flamethrowers, let's have a quick look. What is it going to take? Just 2 of them. But getting just 2 of these, ooh, yeah, very difficult. Not an easy task by any means. Alright, so yeah, the only reason I'm doing this stream is because I had intended to wrap this show up at the close of the week, but it didn't happen that way. Looks like we're being overwhelmed again. Oh, it looks like they're drilling in from underneath. Okay, let's try it again. Okay, looks like I've discouraged them from coming in underneath. We're gonna have to build that out a little bit more concrete. Those death turrets do a really good job. They do. Yeah, they're still occasionally trying to dig in. Turrets are kind of doing okay. They're holding their own. I should back the direct fire turrets up a couple of blocks, just so more of the turrets from in the room can get into the action. That guy's trying to dig through our dam. Ah, you dirty scurvy. I'm gonna... We're gonna have to work our way around that. Last thing we need is our power failing. We're not horribly dependent on power, but a little bit to keep these turrets going. Okay, yeah, we are very close to being able to fend off the enemy. The thing is we need to fend off the enemy for the final wave while the rocket's launching, and that's the big trick. I have an idea. I did a little bit of testing. My idea has merit. I just need to make the idea happen, which means we need to go get materials. So after this wave is gone, I'm going to go up and repair the dam, first thing. So we can catch whatever water we can. Second thing, we're going to give beasts something to do so they don't get stuck there and start digging. I would just try to keep things from spawning there in the first place, but we don't have enough materials to start being that extravagant. Okay, and then we reinforce this with some more concrete. I think would be the answer. Trying to save volume on the other side of the dam so we can hold more water. So I'm going to try not to put too many blocks over there. Ugh. See? That's what I'm talking about right there. I don't want to double it up. It's too expensive. We need to get down and mine. We'll start with iron and work our way down. Sorry, pack rat. Yeah, we're barely getting enough power to run the generators at this moment. Ow. Our old mine shaft, here it is. Okay, iron should be easy to get. It's basically on this level that we're on. So if we go up here... Okay, I know what we're doing. We're going to go up here and then down here. Actually, no, we'll keep going past all of this structure because it might be time to make a lake. Matter of fact, didn't we have a generator down here at one point? I thought we did. Can only imagine what the ruins are like far down below. We'll go check those out here soon. Another thing we need to get is dirt. We're going to need a lot more concrete, and we're getting a little shy on dirt. I know we have 1,000, but believe me, it'll go quick. Alright, that's pretty much sealed up now. We're going to go down here and start mining. No, we're not. We're going to go over here and start mining. That's why I came up here in the first place. So we could go here. Get rid of the jetpack for a second, because it's slowing us down. Iron's what we're looking for here. I do not think that my machine will ping iron. That's okay, because it's everywhere. And with our modern little atomizer machine, not a problem to grab it, that's for sure. Again, we need as much dirt as we can get our greedy little hands on, so I'm going to take all of this. Can use the stone too. Like I said, see, we put all this structure in place. Now we can tear it apart. Oh, looks like we left a little bit of iron for ourselves. Thanks, Past Me. Past Me is the one who kind of left us screwed, unfortunately, with not enough resources to build what we need. Has a good leaf supply of iron. We're good on coal, by the way, so we don't really need to worry about that. Aha! Oops. One piece. Oh, more than one piece. Just thought there was one piece of iron over there. I was like, meh. Oh, ooh, 4 pieces. Okay, so much better. That was semi-sarcasm, but we can use any little bit we can get is good. And I think we should be pretty good on iron, actually, for the time being. So now, in the morning, we can go to stage 2. I'm not sure what stage 2 is. I need to refresh my memory. Let's see, it's not titanium, it's the other one. The other metal. Can't remember which one it is. Keep forgetting to let the backpack charge before I launch. After playing this game and the sheer ecological damage I've done, I almost feel like I need to play Eco to rebuild a planetary system. That game. I really haven't played it in a social environment yet. I've tried it with, like, you know, limited players, like 2 or 3, and the game, well, it's a long game. It's kind of designed that way. And it's difficult for a limited group to get everything done that needs to get done. Okay, where are we now? We've got our iron. We need to see how the defenses do for the evening. I definitely need to build some ladders here, otherwise the beasts are gonna do their beast thing and eat at the walls. And we don't want him doing that tonight. Our generator is barely functioning. Just not enough water. I had a feeling. It's ironic because down below there's all the water we could ever want. Okay, what I'm going to do is... Okay, he's on his own circuit. I didn't know that. He isn't even on a circuit. I have a feeling the healing turret will work a lot better now that it can heal things. I'm still tempted to open up. I want these guys to be able to get in a little earlier on the fun, so I'm going to try this open like so. Just a little bit and hope that the turrets, they're trying to tunnel their way in. Gotta get them to not do that. That's tunneling happening over there. Looks like more death turrets. That's what we need. So we need more little sky cactuses and a bunch of titanium. Having my Tesla mines back would be awesome, but unfortunately no way to power them. Okay, so in the morning we're going to go down right above the sea, the sunless sea. Maybe the biome right under it? I think that's where we need to go get our next materials. I think we've got enough iron. Let me check that. Yeah, aluminum. That's the one we got to go get some more of. That's on the medium level. Looks like we're getting a little bit of issue here. Actually, no, I don't need to intervene yet. Oof. Yeah, when those guys get in, their plasma blast is magnificent. Does a lot of damage. It's looking to me like I'm gonna have to put a healer up here somewhere. I will be somewhat happy to wrap up this series. I've been playing this game a while now. 2 weeks worth of shows. That's alright. You can't beat that many hours of gameplay for $10. You really can't. And we've had some moments. Look at all this water we could use, but I'd have to get a lot of copper. And then we could put all of this to use. I'd need a lot of copper because we'd be laying a lot of copper. That's all I can say. Well, we'll see. Maybe. We're going down to the biome where it is, so I don't see why not. Yeah, there's a lot of untapped reservoir down here. I could have taken the drop shaft, right? Maybe? I don't know. This is all the same biome. This should be iron and... Now, this is where we should start seeing some aluminum, I think. Yeah, I think this is where we want to go. Let's turn this off for a moment. Let's go see what we can find. I love being basically immune to these lesser monsters now. There it is. That's what we're here for. Sweet. That makes life a lot easier and quicker. Nice. You know what? We're going to go ahead and dig up in there a little bit. Ah, paid off. It's a little bit of iron. Some more iron. Sweet. Looks like we're kind of at a transition zone where maybe we can find a little iron and aluminum all at the same time. We'll take this. And I think we better go maybe just a little bit deeper because we're starting to see a lot of iron and not so much on the whole aluminum. There's some aluminum. Let's keep our little local cave from flooding. Oh, bunch of aluminum. Ooh, and copper. I said we could use that. If we end up with a bunch of it, that'd be really cool, because then we could bring power back into our lives. Is that more of it up there? It is. It isn't. Yeah, see, mining goes fast when you have the advanced tool. Until we get a little bit deeper. Ooh, gold. We could probably use some of that. Don't know what for yet. Can't remember what it's good for, but yeah, I'm certain we can put it to good use. Sure. Okay, there's a cave. Sweet. There we go. What else we see down there? There's some goodies down there. Let's go get those. Not so concerned about coal, so we'll just grab a few. And let's keep going this way. See what we can find down here. Some iron, sweet. Always handy. Some more copper, always a joy. What time is it? Midday. Alright. Plenty of time, plenty of time. Okay, let's see. What do we got? More aluminum. Awesome. And iron right on top of each other. That's spectacular. Alright. Well, we're getting what we came down here for. Next day, we go down even further, and we'll see if we can pick up some titanium. I would love to find more copper. I would like to find a ton more copper if I could. I've almost got my dig pattern down here. And it sounds like I may have to take a quick break here because I got a knock on my door. So give me one moment and I will return. And we'll finish off our little expedition. I'm addicted to the mining. I can't stop. Ooh, a lot of beasts. Okay, we'll stop right there because that's a great place to stop. And, well, we're almost close to an hour, 15 minutes shy. So I will be right back. This is Permadeath, and I'm back. So let's go ahead and, what are we doing? Mining. End of day. Need to kind of consider getting back up top. It's about that time. We don't want to get caught out. The beasts are a little too strong for us right now. I don't think we could avoid nor fight them. So let's get out of here. If I would just remember to let this thing recharge first. Seems I've kind of flooded myself in a little bit. This could be a problem. You know what? Okay, thank you. Yes, thank you. Thank you. This is what? It would be a lot quicker just to make our way back this way. Ooh. As long as we don't bash our head on the roof too much. Sunless Sea's getting pretty full. I probably had a little bit to do with that. We could flood the world. It'd take 2 more episodes. Actually, it wouldn't take that long, but yeah. Oh, look at all those goodies. Well, this is where we're headed down next, tomorrow, on the next day, so yeah. I'm bound and determined to finish this series tonight. If I end up having to brew coffee here in 2 hours because we haven't made it, well, then pho. Which is abbreviated. I'm hoping it won't come down to that. I think we should be launching in a couple of hours. Tops. Forgot to let it recharge. There we go. Our port base. This used to be a mountain, you know. Meteorites. Meteorites. Our reservoir sucks. I should move this base underground. Again, kind of semi-underground. Because it doesn't look like the volcano is being a big threat right now. Okay, so, following day, down one more biome. We may skim along the top of the Sunless Sea a little bit, see if we can find some more copper. Because if I can reroute our power to the reservoir down below us, that would be great. Because the reservoir down below us is a lot more useful. It's bigger. I don't know. I also want to check the ruins of the former base and see what that's all about. I imagine it's tragic. Alright, discourage beasts from tunneling in. We'll go here. I think this should be a pretty safe place. I don't think these guys are going to push power much longer. I think, thankfully, they're low voltage. Where did he come from? Oh. This is dumb. I didn't do background plates here. Starting to get a little worried about resources, which is why I've been being a little bit more conservative. Oh, rain, we need that. Fill up the reservoir, yes. I'm gonna let the turrets do their own work for a little bit. Okay, if they target me, that's fine. It's a little bit of cheatery, but I want to make sure these turrets can handle themselves. Yeah, let me stay out of the combat. Let me go right about here. So far, so good. These Death Pulse turrets are the best thing ever. And that's what we were grabbing aluminum for, if I remember correctly. Ooh! Boy, those guys do a lot of damage. Holy crap. And we haven't even pissed off like the fire bats. We're only taking on, you know, 1 of 2 opponents that come out of the volcano, I think. Are those fire bats? These flying ant things might be... Look at that. AoE, just terrible. Ooh, fireballs. Our turrets are doing well. A couple more Death Pulse turrets. Maybe a slightly better angle of fire for all these other turrets. And I think we might be good to go. I'm thinking these big ones, I might put them on the floor. Because they have a pretty good range, you know what I mean? And these turrets aren't doing so much right now. Yeah, these guys have a lot of health. Yeah, okay, so that's what's going to happen. I'm going to take these two down, replace these two. Darb, there we go. That'll work. Like so. Meaning this heal turret can go, meaning we can drop all these and concrete that up. No, we don't need to be that stingy. Okay, let's see. And then we can put this, I guess right there would be best. Right about there. Perfect. Good enough. Alright, we'll see how that holds up on the following night. I need another healing turret to take care of these bricks right here. It's not vital. Okay, yeah, thanks. That's great. Anyway, it's not vital, but it would be useful. Okay, I'm going to try and avoid these damn bugs. Because we have better things to do than mess around with bugs. Oh yes, Subnautica's coming soon. That'll be a fun game. Next one we're going to try and make our way through is Stardew Valley. That one for sure I'll probably end up doing a lot of off-camera work. Because I don't want to subject the poor viewers to hours of farming turnips. But I'm going to try and take kind of a direct assault mode, if you can, in the friendliest game on Earth. As in, I think I have a plan to get through that one. I played it for a little while. Never got to, you know, the end game, but got pretty far. All right, we're looking for copper and aluminum. And we're just going to skim this for a moment, as in not very long. Because I'd like to start going after the titanium and the other stuff like that. But more is better. If we can stack up the firepower, awesome. And copper. If that's kind of what I was hoping to find, more or less, was the copper. We can mine a little faster than this if I didn't have the jetpack on. But, we do what we can, you know what I mean? Okay, let's go back up a little bit. Ah, very nice. Oh, very bad. Aha, very nice. There we go. Awesome. Now, more. I want more copper. So I was only going to skim this for a moment or two, so don't get the... It's so hard to not get the things. I'm just looking for copper. No, we don't need that. Actually, we'll grab some more iron, just in case. There are a number of things that use it on the lower tier, so just in case. We've already been up here, so let's not do that. Guess maybe I should have made the bigger, brighter flashlight, just so that we could see a little bit more around us, but ah well. Gives us something to look forward to when we come back to the game to do our no electricity run. Should we skim one more time? That's aluminum, meh. Was there? It almost looked like there was something else down there. No, just wishful thinking. That was the only thing that was down there. Alright, down we go. Not like it's too far down. Where is our shaft? And I wonder how well it survived. Oh wait, was that copper? No. I keep hallucinating copper. Whew, copper. Now, I do know there's a bunch of minerals right above us. We'll try to allot a little bit of time to go after those. Wasn't that... Wait a minute. Where is our mine? Oh, that's copper for sure. I have so many random tunnels. Oh, looky there. That's awesome. Let's go get some of that. I imagine there's probably a lot more copper in the world than I'm thinking, just because it is useful for wiring, and I'm certain that there are a lot of players of this game who like to take advantage of the wiring systems that have been put in by the dev. Thank you, dev. They're not things I use personally, usually. We'll be using one here soon. But I'm not a wiring genius, so yeah. Now, is this our shaft? It is. Is it full of lava? Is that lava down there? I think it might be. Okay, let's turn this thing off for a moment, because it's cramping our style. Get some air, because we don't know what disaster we're going to run into down here. All I know is that our generator ain't working no more. Yeah, oh yeah, it's filled with lava. Yeah, oh yeah, and it's not going away. Alright, we're going to dig around that, maybe. Yes, we can. It'll be a bit of a trick. Leave me alone, shark. Leave me alone, shark. I don't think the shark's going to leave me alone. Hold on. We need to go down here and take this across. Now wait a minute. If I remember correctly, there's nothing on this level. Wait a minute. Wait. That lava, like for real, just chased our base down, it seems like. Oh, and it's late at night. We should probably start getting back up to the surface. Uh-oh, our base. Oh. Don't know what I was thinking. We've only been here 8 million times. Skills. We're gonna die. Because I'm too dumb to navigate my own base. Oh wow, our base has been completely destroyed. Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna have to come research this and see what happened, It'll be fun. Oops. We're not doing so good in this mist. We're gonna get caught. Yeah, we're screwed. At least we know we're close, huh? Okay, come on, come on, come on. I'm gonna go ahead and pop this cork. I don't care. We'll come back for the water later. I gotta get back to my base. Charge, fool, charge! Okay. Our turrets should be able to handle this. I'm gonna stand down here. See if they try tunneling through the floor. They might. No, no, good. Our big turrets aren't functioning because there's no water in the reservoir. Normally this game just, you know, there's floods and water and RV Alex, again, I'm not, some of the games cut off again. Oh, I see, I see. Let me adjust that. Why is that? Let's change this real quick. This will only take a moment. There, haha. Apparently the window got resized. I probably did that. How or when, don't know. But I'll take the blame. And yes, I made mention I was going to stream tonight. I want to get this series done. I have plans for next week. And you did tell me last time you saw a stream, and I noticed it then too. I just didn't get around to fixing it, then totally spaced it out. Well, it's fixed now. Oh, these new enemies are great, aren't they? Alright. Moving on. Ow, ow, ow. Okay. Let those guys wrap up their business. We need... I'm not going to start building yet. I'm just going to go do the farming. Get the farming out of the way. That goes too far down. We don't want to go there. Oops. There we go. I should have taken the shaft. Let's do that. We have jetpack. Let's go look at the ruins of the former base, shall we? And yeah, I'm going to seal this off for now. Alright, and we have to go mining for titanium, which I believe is one layer lower. We gotta go down below the sea. So we gotta go deal with the lava here in a sec. Okay, so that's lava. This is our former passageway. This is our former generator system. The generator was here. Looks like that's the path the lava used to get here. And the basalt's messing with our jetpack, so we gotta be careful. Alright. See? Yeah, it looks like it used our water system. This is the old base and the farm. Wow. Wow. Huh. Well, it's all gone now. Holy crap. It looks like a bunch of lava then dropped through the floor and solidified down here. And this brings us to our current dilemma. I didn't even get in the air. I said good practice for Subnautica. Watch those air supplies. The volcano did erupt, yes, Alex, as part of the final build on the rocket that you're making to get off the planet. You have to get a diamond. Once you get that diamond, well, there's the lava. Oops. I'm gonna try and see if any of this is still open. It's not. We have no direct access to down below except for our gate. We do have a Stargate that'll take us down there. And we're gonna have to use that, apparently. Oh, right on a shark. I jumped the shark. Oh, we're greedy for copper at current time because I have dreams of making an impromptu emergency water system, which I doubt we'll ever actually make, but the thought still counts. Ooh, whoa, 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 careful there. Notice our jetpack works a little better now that we're away from the basalt. Now we're back in the basalt, so now we're going to start having problems again. Oh yeah, it flooded. This looks really bad. I'm glad I wasn't here. I knew the volcano was erupting, so I was able to actually get a bunch of stuff. So we didn't lose that much. I got out with the lights and, you know, the farming and the generator and ran for it. And now we're going to use our last remaining Stargate system because we're done up here. We got everything we needed. We got the titanium. We got a bunch of copper. Not enough to make a power system. Maybe. But very doubtful. Because said power system would require a lot of impromptu terraforming, so we don't want to do that. Now we come down here and we start trying to find stuff. I think the easiest way to do that is to go straight down. That's what we're looking for. Mating season, great. That's basically like nighttime again. Just everything will know where we are and it'll be all pissed off. We are at a level where I'm not horribly worried about it. We should be able to fend off most of the attackers. I'm going to stay along this line here. Ooh. Uh-oh, I missed it. It's alright. We'll get back up there. I gotta try not to do that no more. Yeah, they're kind of tough. I gotta be careful, there's bricks up here. Don't want to bash my head. Ooh. That probably would have killed me, actually, if there had been a brick there. I was going a little too quick. Like I said, I'm here to scavenge, more or less, so I'm not too worried about fighting. We can fend off most of their attacks with just our shields. So, we should be alright. I'm not finding a whole lot, I'm noticing. We gotta get to new areas, that's why. Ah, this is not a new area. This is a new area. Yeah, drone, come do your job. That's what we're here for. Oh, they're getting through my shields. Quit it. Ooh. Let's get this out. This is an epic fight to the... I just want some aluminum. Or what is this stuff? What is it again? Oh yeah, titanium. That's all I want. I'm just here for the titanium. Okay, let's see, where are we? Let's go up. Time's it. Oh, it's wow, it's late in the day. I gotta consider getting back already. How sad is that? Fight took too long. Well, if I'd known that I was 2 feet away from the gate, I wouldn't have been in such a rush to get back. And we didn't find a whole lot. Found a little bit, I think. Yeah. Okay, what I'm doing, by the way, is... putting up a few more of my pulse turrets here in just a minute. If I have the time. I could always derp around in the menus. 1, 2, 2. There we go. Not worried about air cactus. We can go get a lot of those when we need them. There's a ton of them upstairs, and with the jetpack, it's very easy to get up there. So, these are unpowered wonders. Aw, I can get rid of this. I don't actually need it. There we go. Enjoy. Once I can get the cannons to where they're pretty good and can fend off the enemy reliably, which looks like it is happening, then we can actually get the hell out of here. Because I've got a plan to keep... because the biggest problem that we ran into when we tried to launch first time was we have to have an open top. Or do we? So yeah, we'll get into that here in just a minute. They're so digging through the back. Or trying to. Let me make my way a little bit more forward. I think maybe if I go right here. Line my personal area with some heavy concrete. Keep them from trying to dig in. Yeah, they're not... Well, there's still one guy back there, it looks like, digging. I see him glowing every once in a while. I'm not going to worry too much about it yet. If they start coming in the back door, we're so going to reload. Base defenses look like they're working great. And I don't even think the big turrets are functional right now. They're not. We may actually have to delay our launch for a rain day. Oh no, wait a minute. I have to change something around here. Not this very moment, but here in just a minute I'm going to have to make kind of a change. We're going to have a hard time launching the rocket through a lake. So I'm going to have to move the lake over. And Alex makes the earlier comment, the flamethrower is ace. Yes, the flamethrower just, the gift that keeps on giving. Okay, now, what are we doing? Oh, I might as well go ahead and make this change now. And I have a feeling, I'm having a bad feeling it's about time for a meteor storm. Anyway, we gotta move this wall. What? Why is there so many healings going on down below me? Something's tunneling through the floor. Don't tunnel through the floor. Come get me down here, whatever the hell you are that tunneled through the floor almost. Holy shit. Alright, we gotta not let that happen anymore. Oh, and they came through the reservoir. Crap. And you know what? I'm gonna block this off for now. So we can try saving some water up before the night comes. This is... Look at this. Look at this. I think that's land spawns appearing over here and trying to jump through. So... maybe that'll help them on their way to cause me trouble. Oh, wow. They definitely did a little tunneling over here, didn't they? Almost easier just to replace this. That's all we can do for the reservoir, because I can't... This is our pipe right here. We can't have that blocked. That's our launch tube. Alright, everything else seems to be reasonably secure, other than the occasional tunneler. So let's get back to work. We need... more death turrets helped. So, oh crap. That was not what I intended on doing. Can't afford to have those guys tunneling in from underneath. Gonna have to discourage such activity. Let's have a look. How can we do that? More concrete, of course. We're burning through so much of this stuff. It's alright, it's endgame. As far as I know, there's no second level, so I don't think we need to take anything with us. I can't tell if I got that block or not. I don't think I did. Yeah, it wasn't close enough. Alright. Basically ready for launch. I just need to build in a quick system, which I'm going to do here in just a sec. First I'm going to go repair these blocks. Put in more platforms for the silly monsters to walk around on so they get out of the pit when they spawn in. There you go, silly monsters. These might also actually help me from time to time if we end up having to move back and forth. Alright. We were supposed to go digging for titanium. I need to remember what we need the titanium for. And we're not going to probably get much digging done today, but it's the thought that counts. Midday. Okay, not a problem. And we got some titanium. Let's see. I wanted to up DPS. That's what we're doing. We're also going to build a switch. close the circuit. We don't want that. We want an actual just throw switch. And we're going to need a class 3 composite door. I don't think there's anything higher than that. So, here's the intention. We're going to put a switch to basically open up the roof when the time comes to launch. That's the big plan. And what we've been doing up till now is getting enough DPS to hold off the enemies. I just need... Where is it? Where's this damn switch? I know it's here. That's short. We don't want that, because that for sure will close the door right on our face. I guarantee it. Unless I put some delays in it and blah blah blah. So I just need to find... Where is it? No, no. I know this thing exists. Closes the circuit. No. That'd be useful. I thought there was just a switch. Or not. Light signal, alarm. I guess I can use this one. It's a little excessive. I wonder what it means by a very short time. I guess we'll make one and we'll test it. So, what we're going to do is, the nose of the cone of the rocket's going to be here, obviously. The enemies home in on me personally. So, I'm hoping that I can just trick them into coming in through the main entrance, as per normal, while we sneak out the back, kind of. I gotta fix this. We really can't afford a flood at the moment. That could discourage the monsters from coming the way they're supposed to come. Once we get it drained out, we should be fine. This time, hopefully. Okay, and then, again, we discourage the beasts. I may have to put more concrete down there, but we'll cross that hurdle when we get there. Now, I should be able to up our DPS a little bit. There's that damn switch. Found it. Ah, silliness. I think I already have one or two. Let's push switch. 2 of them. Great. How did I make 2? There. Now I got the right switch. We'll be powering it with solar panel, of course, or with solar power. So we'll be taking off during the day. I had determined we need a healing turret right around here, because they like to chew at this brick down here. Now, can our cannons hold the line? Let's hope so. We're going to find out. If they can, we're going to try a launch and try and get out of here. Here's our door. And the actual switch, of which, oh, I make 2 every time I do the recipe. I understand. That's going to be our composite door. And powering it will be done via whatever circuit we can get. Because I'm just going to connect these 2 circuits. Kinda. Not fully, because we don't need the non-functional generator powering up, or trying to power up a gate. I see beasts trying to get in. That's not good. I should go back to my place. Right here. Can the turrets handle it? I hope so. Yeah, it looks like the death turrets are killing off the ants before they even get in. And seriously damaging the flyers. The AoE is awesome, and they don't use any power. Is it the stream or just you? Like in what capacity? According to my Twitch, the stream is running fine on the net side. OBS isn't calling for any freaking out. So I think for this one I'm going to blame you. Blank screen. No, I'm seeing it. I'm still seeing it live time. Yeah, try again. Refresh. Let me refresh. See if something has changed. Yeah, no, it seems to be working on my end. These guys are interesting. They're just kind of... I'm getting a little nervous. I'm wondering what they're up to. I may have to move the rocket forward, as in closer to the entrance. I think that's what I'm going to do. Let's lure these guys in. Come on, guys. There's a party. It's in here. Right in here. Yeah. Ooh, they're tough. Ooh. Pretty darn tough. It's fine. Alright, you know what? This reservoir really hasn't done us much good over here yet. I think it's just too small and the rain is too infrequent at the current time. Go figure, fire beasts are immune to fire. Ish. Okay, I do not... Oops, flamethrowers don't work underwater. How... What kind of BS is that? I'm gonna ride the developer. Complain. I said, for the price of this game, I got nothing to complain about. Hundreds of hours of fun. And again, we'll return to this game a little while down the way in order to do the no electricity run. I like the idea of that challenge because I've always relied on electricity. And that sounds definitely like a challenge. What am I doing? What am I doing? I don't think we need supports. Okay, lining that. And I'm going to put extra lining around it. It's good enough, right? Yeah, it's good. Again, I really don't need a reservoir of water accumulating here. So I'm going to have to take these bricks out. Thus, might as well take these ones out. And we're going to go with composite super armor. Hideously expensive stuff to discourage digging here. Oh, that's not what I meant to do, derpy derp. Here, hold on. Save a little bit of time. What I meant to do was this. That should discourage diggery. Yes, and I'm going to move the rocket here. I'm semi-satisfied that our turrets can take care of business. So it's a matter of just making our final preparations. And then we're out. In theory. Or we'll get killed again and we'll have to adjust our plan. Okay, so if we're going to move the rocket over here, I'm going to make this where the ladder is. For the moment, we're going to replace all this with wood so we can tear it down in just a second. I'm going to leave that the way it is. Sweet. Rocket did break. I was hoping it would do that. All of this can go. Time is at midday. Got time. Want to try not to have the base in pieces when the invasion starts. All right. Rocket pieces. Where was I going to put it again? Right here, right? Yeah. Nope. Let's see. Thruster, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nose cone's got to go one higher, actually. Want the nose cone to be at floor level. That's my goal. Like so. Perfect. That's so I can move around. Okay, this thing is pretty embedded now. But just in case, we'll armor it. Okay, now when I put the nose cone down, I'll be right here, and all of the enemies should, in theory, converge on me. This can all actually be concreted in, and I'm going to have to change, of course, where the door is. Oops. I'm going to bring the reinforcement back here in just a sec. We're in the places where I think I need it. But this is basically just going to be a wall of concrete, so I don't think they'll be inclined to dig through that. Let's put our replicator back up. What do I need? Nothing. We just need to rebuild the door. Put the door up, get it wired, and we're getting pretty close. And since we are close, let's go ahead and use some of this stuff that we got. This will be a great deterrent to keep beasts from trying to dig in here when we're in our final launch sequence. Okay. Then we put our switch in, And our wiring. Where's my wiring? Oh, I'm out of wire because I went crazy on the wiring. So let me get rid of this stuff. Oh, do I have to have a wire to get rid of a wire? I think I do. Yeah, I do. I do. I have to actually have to craft wire. That's all right. We grabbed a bunch of copper. 88. Yeah, we can make 880 copper wires. That would be enough, one would think. I should be able to reach this switch from inside the rocket cone because I'm still active. I've noticed, like, if I hit different arrow buttons and whatnot, you can still see the jetpack activating. Alex saying the stream looks good on the PC, blaming Twitch mobile app for that one. Mobile apps tend to be a little sketchy anyway. So what's this nonsense about a rocket? Looks a lot less complex than From the Depths. A little bit. In From the Depths, I would have taken 6 hours to try and make this plasma turret. Only to forget the spin block at the end and go, why is it anchored and not turning? Oh, EM disturbance. Perfect. We're going to have a meteorite storm very soon. I'm going to have to go get those solar panels. I plan to launch first thing in the morning. If all goes well, he's going to try digging. Don't you dig, you bastards. I'm going to stand over here. This seems to, again, be the best place. Now, that's not good, though, if they're digging. We may have a problem on launch time. But I'm going to run up there in the morning and put more reinforced concrete. We're going to slap on the nose cone, and we're doing it. And I hope this button trick works. Otherwise, I'm going to have to come up with some kind of elaborate base that can take all this crap for a long time. Because it takes that rocket a long time to cycle up. You'll see. Kind of sitting in anticipation. I'm really hoping we can get out. Otherwise, gonna have to come up with a whole new plan. I think we have the resources we need to build almost anything we want, so we would just have to come up with a new plan. What we could build to accommodate that plan. I still have enough resources to make about 1,000 concrete blocks, so we're good to go. The death turrets, or the pulse wave, the death wave turrets are the best. The enemy doesn't react to them at all. Alright, Parrish, quickly. We got work to do. We gotta get out of here. Can't take off in the rain. Just like real life. Wow, those guys are pretty tough. Okay, we want reinforced super concrete to go here all the way. Another layer of it. Just keep them away from us. Take that one out and that one out. We connect the electrical system. Bring the turrets offline because we really don't need those for the moment. it's time to now we're doomed. Here we go. Ready? Doom. Bam. We're going. Okay, for the time being, I'm just going to go here. Our turrets have proven that they can handle this. We have to wait for our drone to get it up to 50%, and then we have to get into the cone for the remaining 50. We might be here a little while. Good thing is this door has like 9,000 hit points or something ludicrous like that. Very dramatic, I gotta say. This is a suitable end game. I like it. And they're throwing about everything they can at us. Good thing is the beasts are still intent on getting me personally. They're not worried about the rocket, which that would change the entire dynamic if they were worried about the rocket instead of you. For the way I've got it set up, you know, it would still work, but it would definitely change the dynamic. There's a higher chance they'd be tunneling through the roof right now. Death Pulse turrets for the win. They don't use power. They don't do a lot of damage, but as you can see, it adds up if you put up enough of them. And trust me, if we fail in this launch, I may just build about 10 more of those and make a really long hallway. And put the rocket, like, right there at the end of it, so they have no choice but to come down the hallway. Like, literally, put the rocket, like, right there. And just rely on death turrets the whole way. We put up about 6 more, I don't think anything could live through it. Okay, we're getting there. The moment of truth is when I have to get into the rocket, because I don't know if the beasts are going to keep trying to come over this way, or if they're going to start trying to tunnel through. You know what? I'm going to take some high tension concrete, and right before I get in the cone, I'm going to put it here and here. Here we go. No, no, don't you break that damn thing. I should have put a healing turret there. Oh, they're overwhelming our defenses suddenly because they tunneled through the goddamn floor. Also, it's raining. Son of a bitch. Alright. Rage. Okay. Alright. Shit. We gotta change the plan a little bit. I'm gonna put some heal turrets over here. We will try not to launch during the rain. And they chewed through the floor. So, alright, here's what we're gonna do here. Let's just reinforce everything we got. They came up right through here, right? Yes, yes they did. So let's go all the way across here. Like I said, now's the time to use our resources, so... Oh, and this guy, what? Okay, well, we learned a lesson there. Thank you, dog. That they will just chew through that area. Alright. We know how to discourage that kind of behavior. More armor. The way I see it, we have it. Let's use it. because we're kind of at that all or nothing phase. I think that's what the game's telling us, that we're at the all or nothing phase. Should we try this configuration and see how it works out? The one thing that we're missing, of course, is the power supply, which I guess we should probably do that. Thank you, turrets or Healy turrets that were never useful. Thank you. They could have been. Let's try again. Maybe now would be a great time to quick save. We'll just save this on the working off camera. Go. Let's hope we can launch out of a little pool of water here. They're going to try digging through that door, and I forgot the healing turret. And we're back. That never happened. Wait a minute, do I have any in my inventory before I start manufacturing some? We have so many static turrets. All or nothing, right? Switch is in. Power's in. Everything's in. Alright. Wish I could power these. I really do. Healing turret. That's what I was doing. I don't have any. So, let's build some. Not the big ones. They're useless to us. Just outside of the radius. I don't want to embed one in the wall, because then they'll probably just dig over to it. We'll save it again. There we go. One more time. Go. Distract them over here for as long as possible. The microwave corridor. Fitting term. It works well. That's all I can say. The big thing is now these bastards are tunneling, and I think we're gonna have to find out if they can tunnel faster than the countdown, which I'm pretty confident they can. And it almost seems as if the enemy intensifies once we get into the rocket cone. We could always double up on the door. Put 2 doors up there. Well, we'll see how this turns out this time. Ooh, it takes a long time for that rocket to gear up. It does, it do. I'm not sure we're gonna make it this run. I think we're gonna have to do some more adjustments. Trial and error. I'm really thinking putting 2 doors up might be the way to go. The doors are strong, but I don't think they're that strong. I love the death corridor, though. That's the way to go. For sure. It's just getting the resources to build those is difficult because you have to go to two very different biomes, one deep underground and one high up in the sky to get what you need. I'm seeing a lot of healing turrets that aren't being used at the moment that maybe we could redirect if we fail this run. And it's raining again. It's alright. It'll be a moment before we can launch. I know as soon as I go over there. Because your turret's getting thrown over. Yeah, that was weird, wasn't it? I think when I get in this, the enemy intensifies. Now they're digging at the door. And the ceiling. They also dug through the floor last time. They're gonna get through the door. You bastards! Oh! Shit. Alright. Alright, so. I still have 2 healing turrets I can put to use here. I don't know if the enemy shoots at those. I think they do. If we embed them in the wall, they'll probably try to dig to them, but we'll try it. After all, trial and error, experimentation is what it's all about. Form a hypothesis and test it. And I'm going to try 2 doors. I don't think it's going to help, but we'll try anyway. Okay, I probably just built 50 of them. Oh good, I only built 1. Alright, yay for me. Okay, let's do that. Bring them up to the same wire system, or switch. Obviously, the only switch. Let's test the switch, something we neglected to do last time. And we're out. That should work. Yeah, and as soon as they break the door, they kill me in 3 hits. Yeah, for sure. And that's a problem. We could, oh, I have an idea. I'm not sure the enemy will fall for it, but let's try this. We do some cheesy concrete construction here, because it's layered. Or it's backgrounded, so that way we don't have to worry about structural support. Maybe something like this. So when they do try to come down and go for the door, they get attacked. These weapons are basically garbage against these enemies, but it's something. And, like I said, we don't need any structural support, so it's very easy to fill it in without having to worry about, you know, supporting it. Waiting for the water to go away, by the way, in case you're wondering. Then comes the question if I should put a door up there. Probably. Maybe something like this. With some anti-spawn put in there just for, you know, grins and giggles. Because like I said, we can always reload to kind of where we were somewhat built, somewhat ready, but not quite. I'd probably have to put more doors in, though. Or move those doors up. or build 2 more doors. All or nothing. Let's try 2 more doors and see what that does for us, since we can. And we got our wires ready. And at this point, I'm up for suggestions. Directing all the fire to the roof. Yeah, Concentrate forward firepower. That'll be our next move. Putting everything on the roof. Banking on it, if you will. You know, that second door probably should go down flush, like down there. Something more like that. Now, of course, we can't launch in the day. And I'm going to run a bypass, by the way. We don't need this Stargate running at the moment, so I'm going to shut him down. And I'm not sure that that thing's going to run off of 3 panels, because we have 4 doors. A panel should be able to get power from there. I hope. We'll find out in the morning. And let's go over here. Actually, if we're going to test this, let's test it. Let's say I'm in the rocket. This is close enough to the rocket that it's acting like I'm in the rocket. I'm hoping that that new construction is tall enough that it'll just kind of block the spawns. There's one tunneling in from behind, it looks like, or down below somewhere. Not worried about that. He's just going to break the dam. Generator's not even running right now. During the launch, we might be able to run the generator, meaning we can get the big healers running. In which case, maybe we could put them over here and heal all this crap. Oh, I kind of like that idea. I really do. Because they're not doing anything right now. Up, 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 up. Nope. Alright, big healers, big healers. Where are they? There they are. I'll keep the small healers up too. I hope I don't need rocket parts. Like, something like that. I don't like they're wired to the same switch. That's a bit of an issue. Oh, bypass. That's a problem. There's probably some kind of bypass module, but we'll just do it the derpy way. Our base defenses seem to have held pretty well that time around. Once power comes... What is all that, then? Did they try to tunnel in? They probably did. We'll put some more of this up there. Yes, come and get me, beasts. That corridor of doom is great. Works great. I'll be using that on my no power playthrough. Good thing is I don't have to make any quick saves because we're basically ready to go. We're going to experiment and see how it works out for us. But first, just discourage any diggery. I think we're good. We're about as... You know what? Since we have this stuff... Oh, we only have 16 of it left. Well, we could do this. Keep them from trying to dig in. Might as well. Nothing to lose. Kind of going random here. Alright, and we're going to run the generator, because we can. Make sure nothing spawns right there, or here. Close enough, that'll work. Resources I've burned through just in this little last phase here. There are a lot of it. Here's a question. Do the microwave turrets go through blocks? You could double up, have them hit from above and underneath. They only face downward. I don't know if they shoot through blocks. In case we don't get out of here today, we'll test it. Having one offline shouldn't... Well, actually, it's a little too high. We'd want him right about there. Well, no. That should hit. I'm going to go with that. We'll try it. We'll see what happens. If it goes through blocks, that would be great, because you could actually probably put that to a definite abusive level. But they only hang downward. They'll only go on ceiling. All right. Oh no. Earthquake is damaging things. Quit it. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna have to delay that test. I'm not sure now is the time to test if death cannon turrets go through bricks. They do have a wider area of effect the lower you put them, I do notice. We could... If we could raise them one, we would get double the effect. Because it would start bleeding over into the next square. We can almost do that quickly. Actually, we can do that quickly. Okay, now, just so this square over here stops complaining about the weight that it's under. Or not. Or that was really even stupider. Let's try this. There we go. One there, just to keep him from digging. And you go there, and we're good. Kind of like this configuration. We're going to wait till noon, because I'd like to load at this point. We're flooding again, because I'm a damned idiot. Wait a minute, why are we flooding? That shouldn't be happening. That brick just really doesn't like being in existence. Do I have anything? No, we've used about everything we got. I'm a little worried about that area. Just a little bit more strength there. Okay. It's just after noon. Rocket is flooded. Take care of this real quick. Then we're gonna launch. Base at full power. These guys should be working right now. So all we need is the nose cone And we're off. Now, for the first phase, we know we can just stand here. Attempt number 4. It seems to be more effective, as in it's damaging them a little bit more than it was before. Anything that pauses in that corridor just gets destroyed. I should put a reservoir of water in there, but I'm hoping we won't have to be here that long. Yeah, if it keeps thwarting us, I might have to just, get in for the long haul, actually make a power system and bring our Tesla devices back online. Because our Tesla mines and the big Tesla coil would be great. That would be a way to double up with the death turrets, because I can put the Tesla mines on the underside. The enemy occasionally reacts to the Tesla mines, though, as in they'll shoot them. Like I said, this is a suitable, exciting end game, I would say. Some games just kind of drop the ball on the end. This one definitely didn't do that. We're getting our asses kicked, basically, is what it's coming down to. And I'm just relying on, some really caveman tactics to get out of here. Because I'm being lazy. I'm trying not to think. That corridor is just awesome. It's so much fun just to watch it. And yeah, those things have a huge angle of effect when you put them up a little higher. So yeah, good suggestion. Oh, waiting for me. Okay, here we go. Moment of truth. I'm not sure I can hit that button. Test. I can't hit the button. I'm not sure I can get out of the nose cone either. Can I get out? No, I'm stuck. I'm stuck here. We're in big trouble. Shit. Oh, I can pick up the damn switch. Can I place the switch? Great, but I can't activate it. I'll just go with the direct wire. If I can pick it up and I can place, all I need is to put a wire down and we're good to go. Except for the fact that it's a freaking solar eclipse, or it's nighttime. We waited until too late in the day to launch. Grumble, 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 grumble. Okay. We're gonna have to wait till morning, like literally, we have to launch in the morning. And we know that we can't use the switch. We're just gonna have to hardwire it. Like at the last second. Click, doors open, we're out. One would hope. But if we launch now, we're gonna have a problem. We're gonna have to wait till morning. So, good time to make sure everything's ready to go. Gonna turn the generator off for now. Hope some water falls overnight. seal us in again. Yeah, I don't really think we can afford nighttime coming along because we're relying on solar power for the most part. And yeah, we'd just throw that digger right under the rocket. Yeah, I saw that. Let's see. I forgot about him though. Let me now see. Sometimes it pays not to look at chat immediately because we can go down here and do something about that. Down here, he dug right up through there. Ow. Uh-oh. Thought we were going to take the long fall there. Yeah, I think we're pretty good to go, to tell you the truth. I think this could be altered just a little bit. Should I can't. No, that can't really be altered. Alright, fair enough. Oof. This is bring a smile to my face. I like a challenge, I do. And we're gonna plan, and experiment our way out of here. And yeah, I agree, Alex, the microwave corridor pushing at least 25% more damage. I agree. Because those, they actually have a slightly wider area of effect than what they depict when you place them. Because it looked to me they were going like way out here. You know what? Now's the perfect time to take a break. I'm 2 hours in. Yes, I am. I'm going to take a break. A couple of minutes. And I will be right back. And we'll fight through the final night. As soon as night ends, we're out, I hope. And we'll see. In any event, I'll be right back. This is Permadeath, and I'm back. Let's see if we can wrap this up. Come on now. One more night. I'm actually wondering if the night makes a difference. We're already under mass attack anyway. I wonder if there's more. We'll see. We'll go through one more night. Fire the generator up in the morning and go immediately. I don't think there's enough water for the generator to run through the night. Almost, but not quite. And I wish there was an easier way to get there, but there's not really a way. We got to tunnel through, so we'll spend a minute or so after daylight down there. Our turret should be able to handle this pretty easy, so we'll just hang out, enjoy the show, and hope this is the last night. The big problem with directing firepower upward is we lose all of the direct fire turrets. I'd have to build more plasma turrets, and I'm not sure I have the resources to do that. Might be the sad reality that our guy just isn't ready to evacuate yet. Just doesn't have what he needs. And if that's the case, well, damn it. Because I would like to try not to stream again. Welcome to the show, Metals. How goes it? I'm trying to get to the end game, but the final swarm is pretty nasty. We'll see. We've been working our way towards it. Little trial, little error, that's how you do it. I'm thinking we may have to turn our firepower upward. That might be the only way. Reconfigure the base basically to take all the enemies from the upward angle. And not sure how to engineer that. That'll be another week's worth of work. Another 5 episodes. Maybe I should just microwave up the whole base. I wish those could be put on different facings. That would be great. I am so dumb. Why do I have to be so dumb? We actually don't really need generator too much. It's just there to run those turrets, which are healing turrets, which I hope we don't need. All right, here we go. Oh, duh. Yes, I'm a pack rat. Leave me alone. You're close. Just drop a heal turret under the rocket for good luck. That's not a bad idea. I think I have a couple. Do I? I do. We'll do it. We're just gonna drop one right here. That's useless. Here. And then concrete all the way around and back up. Make sure they don't start tunneling right this moment. Sorry, I can't resist. The flamethrower is so much fun. Had my eye on the game, like a 2D 7 Days to Die in a way, yes. Only it's Blood Moon every night here. That reminds me, Alex, we'll have to try another Hobo Life run here one of these days. Do a co-stream or something. Me and Defocus did one and survived 13 days, I think. We died like on the night of the second Sunday. That was a while ago. Hobo death life. For those of you who play 7 Days to Die, the rules of hobo life are you can't stay in the same base. You have to move every day. You have to move at least 150 blocks from your old base. You can't reoccupy the same base. Blood moon every night. And ask your referee or server host to turn the enemy spawns up just a little bit, and no animals, as in animals down to the bottom. They're still out there, but they're very rare. Makes for an exciting run. Takes a lot of very specific coordination amongst the team. We have a pretty good working system. I'm not so worried about the rain. Most of that's shedding off, so that'll just power our generator a little bit longer. Alright, we're at 50. Let's go. The moment of truth. Get our wire ready so we can open the door. Tunnelers trying to come in from the side. Bastard. Go away. Come on, we can do this. Go, go! Can't I flip the switches faster? Flip the switches, press the buttons. Get an auctioneer to, metals. There's a few same name on YouTube, and good luck sorting through the mess that is my totally neglected YouTube page. There's archives of some of the hobo runs that we've tried doing, and a couple of them end spectacularly because we didn't have our system down at all. And so yeah, it was fun. Because I look at it this way: in all these survival games, what's the first thing people do? Run off, build a base. So I figured, why not try something opposite and not build a base? Bam. And like I said, it makes for a good coordination between the team. Solo hobo life isn't very hard. It isn't. It's not that hard. The bigger your team, the worse it goes, basically, is what it comes down to. There's strength in numbers, but also there's liability in numbers. You need a lot more food, for one example. Just immediately right off the top, our food constraints sometimes got a little crazy. That's why you turn the animals way down, because you want that food problem, because feeding big groups is a problem. A problem that has, baffled mankind throughout history. It's holding. We're almost there. Like, so close. So close. Even if we fail this run, 1 or 2 tweaks and we're good. I do see that I'm flooded upstairs, but once I open the door, it'll all come spewing down and we should be good. Come on! 95%! That microwave corridor, that's where it's at. Lucky day, that means shit to us right now. This guy's tunneling in here. Okay, remember all this. I didn't open the gate. Holy crap. Oh. You better not hit the island. Oh, I'm so lucky. So freaking lucky. Twice. Once with the wire and once with the islands above us. Huh. Fucking A. That was a lot of fun. I highly recommend buy the game. It's like $10 on Steam, and I played it 170 hours for $10. Come on now. Go watch a new Star Wars for, what is it now, $15 for a movie ticket, and let's see if you get 10 minutes of entertainment out of that. 100% awesome. Sorry for all the rain. Nice. Oh, I killed a lot of monsters. It's terrible. Oh, I became a great salesman for Craft & Company. I imagine I could definitely sell the product. Awesome. Oh, and I'm back. Hello, base. It's good to know the radioactive blood is still here a few years later. Oh, what was all this stuff? Oh, creator tools. Neat. Well, that's a suitable conclusion. Oh, and it's a jetpack that doesn't slow me down at all because it's more advanced and cool. There it is, Dig or Die. And there's a million ways you can play this game. I mean, a million ways you can play this game. You can mess with the water table of the planet so much because all the water is accounted for. And yeah, 2 hold on to your ass moments at the end. One was dropping that wire because I forgot to put the wire in until like the last second. We were already airborne, I think, when I dropped it in. And then the islands above, I had no idea. I forgot about those. Hey, where are the islands above? There they are. Oh, we're so lucky. Sweet. I wonder if the brain came back. Let's go see if the brain came back. None of the monsters want to mess with me. Oh. That's a useful gun. Alright, if the brain came back, he's out here somewhere. I don't think he did. I think once he's gone, he's gone. There's some wires I put there because there was a gate up here for a while. Solar panels and a jump gate. Okay, let's go down here and see what all happened. We can actually investigate some of our ruins now. Oh, I can still be hurt? Oh, huh, what do you know? Okay, that was a base at one time. Then our airlock was here with the generator. All the platforms, like an hour of putting platforms in. Then this is the biome we never really had a chance to explore too much. Because it's dangerous. Alright, I really want to go down and look at the ruins of our base, of the underground base. Because that intrigues me. This is a great little ending to the game, you know, a great way to let you go have a look at the damage you did. Because, yeah, this place, look at the lava came all the way out here. Following the contour, it looks like. Alright, Beast, stop it. I don't have a heal potion that I know of. Oh. Well, if we can get to our base, we know it's safe. Ow. Ow. There we go. Come get me now. Do I have anything in my inventory? I probably have a heal gun, to tell you the truth. I can paint things. What's this do? Oh, water. Neat. Fire? Oh, God. Lava gun, by the way. This looks like grass gun. Which, of course, we can't plant grass. Oh, monster spawner. What the hell is that? Oh, I think that's the big beast, the boss. Oh yeah, all the bosses are here. Awesome. I don't think I faced this guy. I remember this guy, he's down below, but this guy, I don't think we fought him. Metal's pointing out how crazy how most of the cheap and free-to-play games tend to have way more longevity than AAA. Yeah. And Alex, as you say, it's because they want to release the new game. They're in the big rush. The unfortunate, sad part of the world is all corporations now embrace the infinite growth paradigm, which basically means they are taught in business schools that the money you made last year, you have to make more next year. Infinitely. Meaning a stable audience isn't good enough. That's why they keep trying to rebrand, reboot, fuck up everything. Because they are trying to get that elusive, wider audience. And you notice anytime they say, well, we're going to change around this game to appeal to a wider audience, it goes to crap. Warhammer 40k, Dawn of War comes to mind. Prime example, Dawn of War 3 is garbage. Garbage. And if anybody thinks it's good, play Dawn of War 1 or 2, and then come back and tell me how good 3 is. And in order to appeal to the wider audience, they often nerf and simplify. Because a lot of people run away the second they get frustrated. Gone are the players of Ninja Gaiden who had nothing else but Ninja Gaiden and no internet for hints. Those old games, you know, on the game systems on the consoles before big internet, you would buy a game and that's the game you had, so you had no choice but to get good. I'm a big fan of difficulty sliders. Okay, here's our base, quote unquote. Oh, this was such a beautiful base. You saw it, Alex. There it is. I'm a big fan of difficulty sliders. I think you should have the option. Put about 5 hours into the campaign of Dawn of War 3. And that's kind of what I've heard from everybody else. It's kind of like it strikes me as like a mobile app game. Good for a few hours, and then just kind of repetitive. I have Dawn of War 1, and I never got Dawn of War 2 because Dawn of War 1 has all these mods that just keep making it better and better. Okay, so here's what happened. It looks like the lava invaded here. It looks like it came down our water system, to tell you the truth. Yeah, there's pieces of it here. And yeah, I think it came down our pipe. And then probably pooled in here and burned away everything. All of it. The farm gone. The wires are still here. Wow, this was such a pretty base. This base carried us through this game, basically. And once again, suggested by a viewer, Alex was like, why don't you move your base down to the ground? I was like, I've never done that before. Let's try that. It worked great. Especially because I controlled all the spawns above and around us, so the enemies really only had one choice to come the way we wanted the way we wanted them to. This was all water system for powering the base. See, the lava's replaced the background with basalt. If I had a jetpack, a normal jetpack, we wouldn't be flying through here very well. Copper, yay. So all of this was for maintaining basically an infinite water supply. We had control of, I'd say, a quarter of the map. All the water on a quarter of the map was coming in to power our generator. And in other playthroughs, let's just tunnel up through here. It's almost like the lava came through some kind of auxiliary channel. Oh, there's some. Back to the overworld. Well, kinda. Okay, so yeah, the lava came right down through our own water piping system. Ooh, basalt's hard to dissolve even with the super thing. Alright, enough. I just wanted to have a look at the old base. So, that's it. Dig or die. We dug. We died a lot. A lot of dying. A lot of digging. I would say more dying than digging in my case. But hey, we're done. Next week, Stardew Valley. Who knows how many years it'll take me to get through that one because I'm very neglectful of people's birthdays. Day 190. And better part of 2 weeks of streaming. A couple of those streams were pretty long ones, like 5-6 hour ones. So they're, yeah, oof, beastly. Highly recommend this game, 100%. And I'll be coming back to this one because there's a achievement you can get if you don't run electricity. And I'm intrigued because I rely on electricity. And now that we know the secret of the microwave corridor, we win. So that's what it's all about. So in any event, come back next week, Monday through Thursday, 12 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. That's my standard streaming times, with occasional bonuses on the weekend when I'm derpy and don't get the job done during the stream. And yes, we're going to do a little bit of Stardew Valley. And then after that, probably this war of mine. And then maybe after that, I'll break out Kerbal and we'll see where that goes. And RimWorld, I'm definitely going to have to return to that one as well, because RimWorld's the best. Other than Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, RimWorld's probably the best. And Cataclysm, I'm sorry, it's still my favorite zombie survival game. Although I will say Zomboid's quickly catching up, or trying to, and that game's come a long ways. You know, Alex, I thought about Prison Architect, but I'm not sure if it would be exciting enough for a stream. I guess maybe I should test it for a few days, see if anybody shows up. Excuse me for 1 sec. Had the infamous frog in the throat. Prison Architect can be one of two things: insanity or routine. And Metal's Zomboid. Me and Alex were discussing Zomboid the other day. I like it, but don't like it. Alex was saying that he was unable to find weapons, which, okay, that's a given. To tell you the truth, you know, America's not like, it's not like every house has guns in it. So, I don't know. Zomboid, you know what it is that bugs me about it? There's no animals. You can go hunting and foraging, but there's no physical animals on the map. It kind of just does. And if they've brought animals, I'm not sure because I haven't been reading the update notes, but I like animals for some reason. That's one of the things about 7 Days that I really enjoy is the animals. Not just for hunting and survival purposes, but just they should be there, you know what I mean? Unless there's a reason for them not to be there, like say Fallout where the whole world got blown up. The world was empty. That's what bugged me. Um, Nothing but zombies drove zombies and buildings. Um, you'd have to explain that a little bit more, Alex. Like, what'd you expect? That's not like any kind of sarcastic or anything like that. It's just it's simple. It is okay. Now that I think is where the multiplayer comes in. You can make bases, and occasionally you can run across houses that have been fortified. Um, and yeah, Metals, in a zombie apocalypse, there's no guarantees that the zombies would want anything to do with animals. It depends on, what zombie genre you're feeding into. There are some zombie genres where the zombies attack animals, and then there are others where zombies don't care because they want human brains, or human meat, if you will, because they're cannibalistic zombies. That would be like the Romero zombie. I don't think the Romero zombies would have any interest in animals. Oh, and Alex, airfield, military bases, police stations. Now, they are there. However, there's a mod. Uh, this is what I've done in Zomboid and had a pretty good time. There are a lot of community-made maps, and Zomboid over time has been becoming more like Kerbal or Space Engineers, where they're working with Steam to make modding the game a little easier, because if I remember correctly, Zomboid's written on Lua, and Lua, not a lot of people are very fluent in that one. I think it's done in Lua. It wouldn't surprise me if it's another Unity one, but so there are a lot of maps that have been made. The mods are a little sketchy here and there, and a lot of them are nerfs, but there are some wonderful maps. And then there's one mod that allows you to take all your community-made maps and put it into one mega map, because it turns out the central map was made to do that. In the early days of Zomboid, we would hack the maps in, like kind of through a little bit of scripting and that kind of stuff. So thank goodness they've done modding. I haven't touched Zomboid in well over a year. I popped into it the other day just to load it up. Yeah, and houses and small stores. Yeah. A lot of that depends on where you spawn. And I do know that there are some military bases and that kind of stuff, but it's kind of like DayZ. Shanaris is 90% stores and houses and little communities, and then you've got your 2 military bases, one north, one south. And I'm with you on the no humans thing. Having a few, AI survivors running around that could be either a companion or an enemy or just, random would be great. In DayZ, you can stand on a hill and see what you had. And 7 days, yeah, good point. You can pop up high and look around. And Zomboid definitely, the kind of forced perspective does definitely mess with visibility. You can only see a little ways. I don't know. I think that game might be better on a controlled server with a little bit of roleplay and real people taking the place of humans and survivors. With a good admin team, you could probably put together a good little, Romero Land of the Dead kind of scenario. Terrible movie. But in any event, I should probably quit jibber jabbering, wrap up this, because we're definitely not talking about Dig or Die. Talking about everything else. And I'm not going to change over to a just chatting channel. And yes, so next week, Stardew Valley, just because it's fun and friendly. Why not do something fun and friendly after annihilating 500,000 beasts on a planet which we totally destroyed the ecosystem? We'll make up for it karmically. In any event, I'm just going to go ahead and wrap it up by saying, as I do every time, that until next time, this is Permadeath Extraordinaire. Loving y'all.